Hey guys, back here live at the booth, E3 2015. I'm Anthony Carboni. Joining me now, Matt Nava, who is the creative director at Giant Squid. You guys are making ABZU. I am so psyched for this.
Awesome, thank you. We are too.
ABZU is an underwater exploration game.
Yes.
Which gets me so excited because I love the ocean. I love any game that is set underwater.
I think the ocean both intrigues and terrifies everybody, so yeah.
It's absolutely frightening.
Yes.
It is absolutely frightening in the ocean. So you guys brought a demo, and you're going to show us a little bit about what this game is made up of here. I'm really excited.
Right on. So this is ABZU. It's a underwater exploration game where you control a diver who has to go deeper and deeper to discover her past and the truth about the ocean.
Oh, I love it already. I love the acrobatics.
Yeah, it's a lot different than most swimming games because we let you pitch freely in the water. We don't limit any rotation, and there's no gravity. So you're really free to swim in an acrobatic way. And there's also no air gauge. One thing that I learned as a scuba diver was that air gauges and tanks and everything just fade away once you hit the water. They're just there to let you experience this amazing world, and that's what we wanted to capture in ABZU.
That's excellent. So it's completely free roam once you're down there. You don't have to worry about,
right.
I've got to get back up to surface.
There's also no game over screen. There's no tension that you have to really worry about as a player. However, there are some dangerous creatures that you do have to watch out for later on.
I just love the style of this. Tell us a little bit about the art direction for the game.
Yeah, so we have this very stylized look. And the idea behind that was to capture kind of the essence of the creatures and the spaces rather than trying to depict them realistically. It's not a simulation game. It's more of an art game and trying to get at the things behind the creatures, their personalities and things like that.
Yo, look at that turtle.
There no. Yeah, so you can catch a ride on the turtles.
You can swim with a turtle.
We wanted to design interactions with the creatures that were nonviolent and respectful, which is very different than most games with animals, where you're shooting them. So.
No shooting tortoises.
Yeah.
So what's going on there with the radar?
So the diver has this sonar ping that lets her discover these drones that she can repair and swim with. And that sonar can actually call the drone over to you, but it also scares away smaller fish.
And is that a problem, scaring away smaller fish?
Well, sometimes you want to swim with the fish, and actually we let you school with the fish and swim faster. So there's this kind of balance between swimming with drones and the fish.
Oh, so it's almost like a car getting into another car's slipstream.
Right.
When you swim with the fish.
Exactly. And right there, I don't know if you saw it, but there's actually a great white shark that just swam by. And one thing that we wanted to do, we have this great white shark character that's going to become central to the story of the game. Great white sharks are so one-dimensional in so many media. They're just these heartless killers. And so we wanted to show a more multifaceted character in the great white shark. So here the diver is uncovering a resource that the drones can collect. And as the drone collects it, it also will dig this sand out of the way so the diver can progress. So collecting drones is going to be important to discovering new areas in the game.
So will different drones have different abilities there?
That's the plan.
Okay.
And as you go deeper, you'll discover different kinds of drones with different abilities.
And then you said we found a resource there. What are we doing once we find that? What are we doing with these resources?
So in the beginning of the game, it's really mysterious what this resource is. And the drones want it, and you have to find it for the drones. But as you go deeper, you discover what that is and the ramifications of collecting that. So here you can see that we're swimming with a school of giant trevally.
Wow, that's
And you can
gorgeous.
see we have, in this room, there are about 10,000 fish.
That's amazing.
In addition to
I love
thousands
that they
of
mimic you.
kelpies. Yeah, you can swim really quickly with them, which is really fun. I think he's going to catch a ride on a manta ray. There you go. So when you ride these creatures, you can kind of steer them a little bit, or you can just hold on and see where they go, which is also fun. It's been a real fun challenge to create these dense, lush environments that are super dynamic. One thing that we really want to do is make sure that everything in the space reacts to you and the creatures. So you can see these kelp leaves all push out of the way of a manta ray.
So I saw with the first drone there, we opened up a cave that was inaccessible to us before. How much of the game is free roam? How much of the game is sort of objectives based?
Right. So we've got this structure where you'll have these kind of islands of reefs and forests and things like that that you can go between and discover. And you can kind of make your own path between various islands. So on any one playthrough, you might visit a certain amount, but they don't have to be the same ones. So it has this kind of nice balance of openness and guided narrative gameplay.
I love just the breadth of different looking environments that you were able to create in this, you know?
Yeah, it's been a real fun thing to make an ocean game because there are so many different kinds of biomes. Like this is a cavern, and you can see some ancient artifacts, and you'll discover more of those as you go through the game.
Those jellies are crazy looking.
Yes, the moon jellies.
Love it.
So there's the great white. He just ate our little drone friend.
You were my best friend, drone. I will miss you.
So talking about the light rays and things, you can see that we actually are creating a completely voxelized representation of the light in the water, which allows us to create this fully three-dimensional representation of murk and density.
Yeah, it's beautiful the way that just kind of looks like it stretches on forever.
Yeah.
So we know that we have this goal of finding out the secrets of the ocean, right? That's a pretty broad goal, I think.
It is.
Are there things in the game that are going to be sort of more objective-based, or is it mostly just exploration?
The focus is really on that exploration.
Okay.
We want the player to be able to just experience the ocean at their own pace. And as you can see here, the diver is going to discover this really wide open space with different places to discover. As you go through the environment, you're going to discover clues, and the relationship with the shark and also the drones is going to weave this narrative, this emotional arc that we are going to use to tell a powerful story for the player. So, but yeah, right now there's a whole lot of mystery and a lot of things to be solved in ABZU. So
that's awesome. It's absolutely gorgeous. When are we going to be able to see ABZU? What platforms will it be coming out on? It's PS4, obviously.
Right. So it's going to be on PS4 and PC at launch, and we're shooting for the first half of 2016.
Awesome. Well, Matt, thank you so much for showing it off.
PlayStation